Dr. Donna Goulet, and on behalf of the Pcor faculty team, I'm presenting this session to help you be successful in preparing and submitting your integrated projects, or IPs, for Pcor. If this is your first quarter in Pcor, welcome. There are a variety of assignments in Pcor, and today I'll discuss the integrated projects, their purpose, and give you some tips for success. An IP comes at the end of the quarter and is a culmination of several topics, along with your synthesis and critical thinking about a public health issue. Often public health involves multiple perspectives to work together on solutions because health is not dependent on one field. If so, policy would solve everyone's problems, right? Yet policy is only one part of the solution that also can involve behavior change, program development, data analysis, and communicating with stakeholders to make improvements. The Pcor faculty purposefully integrates topics so that you can see how all of the disciplines in public health function together. That is one of the unique aspects of getting an MPH from Loma Linda, an integrated public health core. IPs are usually team-based assignments, but not always. They also represent a significant portion of your final Pcor grade for the quarter, so you need to submit your best work. In addition to contributing to your final grade for Pcor, these assignments are used to assess how well you mastered the learning outcomes that were assigned. Learning outcomes, or competencies, are devised both at the discipline level, public health, and at the university level, LLU. The learning outcome scores are reported to our accrediting organizations, WASC for the university and CEIF for our School of Public Health. Learning outcomes are based on what public health professionals need to know, or knowledge, or need to do, or skills. And Pcor covers these at a foundational level. Your major programs such as epidemiology, nutrition, global health will have learning outcomes specific to your field and will often cover these competencies at a greater depth. Specifically, let's discuss the second IP for this quarter and use this as an example for other IPs. This IP is the culmination of 2 disciplines and 3 different modules. The policy discipline has 3 modules on policy process, policy evaluation, and advocacy. The 3 modules in environment are risk assessment, toxicology, and global public health. IP2 will require your team to submit a GIS story map, applying these topics to a population in Coachella Valley, which is located in southeastern California. You will learn more about this population from the data that you gather and the maps that you create. In addition, this project will require you to critically think and synthesize information and suggest recommendations to improve the health of this population. More instructions are given under the assignment, but for now, this is an overview of the project. Here are some tips for you and your team to be successful and receive the maximum amount of points for your work. First, everyone on your team contributes to the IP. This isn't about the efforts of 1 or 2 people pulling the team. It's about everyone working together to produce an outstanding project. For IP2, everyone will learn GIS and create maps. This part is an individual assignment within these 3 modules. Because this IP builds on 3 assignments, it's critical that you do your best on what you submit. The better you do, the less revision you will have to do later. Work together as a team and decide on what to do and when to submit deliverables to each other. Remember, this is a team collaborative effort. The assignments submitted under the modules will be graded and include feedback from the instructor. A wise team uses that feedback to make improvements for their final deliverable. I personally have given detailed feedback on students' initial assignments and have been amazed that they did not incorporate any of my suggestions. Naturally, they received a lower score than what they could have if they had made the suggested changes. So let the best of your teams work. For example, because everyone will create GIS maps, look at all of your team's maps and decide which one best represents the requirements of the assignment. Of course, there may be minor editing, but it will be much better than starting from zero, right? If there's only one thing you take away from this presentation, it's this: ask questions early. Don't wait until the day before the assignment is due to try to ask a critical question about the assignment. Ask early. Finally, if you and your team follow these tips, work together and set deadlines, you will be able to submit your assignment on time. Late assignments will include a reduction in points because these assignments are due at the end of the quarter. The faculty have a very short turnaround to grade the assignments and submit final grades on time. Be respectful of your professors and submit your assignments on schedule. I hope that you gained a higher level of comfort for these integrated projects. Again, ask questions if you are unsure of anything. On behalf of the Pcor faculty team, I wish you success in Pcor and your integrated projects. I'm Dr. G. Thanks for watching.